express that and explore that is because of how dangerous and how like harmful homophobia is within male communities, right? Like, if you go out and kiss a guy, you might get fucking jumped, right? Like if you kiss a guy on the street. Now, this isn't to say it's
yeah, because I know it gave you. I tell people when you go to these conventions, it gives you confirmation of how far you have grown in your career.
Yes.
And also, I'm pretty sure you had a bunch of the top talent that you haven't shot with say, "We seen your video."
Yes. I've had people who come up to me and make money off of it.
But see, the thing about it is, okay, let's just keep it 100. The girls nowadays don't give a fuck about the money; they want to go buy.
Well, yeah, I mean, people want to go.
So it's kind of like a lot of the girls that don't show their face with the feet, it ain't because they make more money with the feet. Back to where you're not doing the content house. You're shooting content, but you're not shooting with everybody that got their mama. Now it done kind of, the circle done closed up a little bit to make yourself. Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
I just love that smile of yours. And how you doing?
I am doing all right. A little bit tired. I forgot about the time difference. So when I woke up, I'm like, oh, it's about time.
I was thinking, I was looking at time when you close. I was like, was she thinking 12, 4 time? And I got to get a time train because I'm actually coming out to Arizona next month.
Mm.
But it's gonna be weird as fuck. I get used to it. Mm. It's gonna be crazy. So what is going on with you, Miss Lady? 2026
so much has happened, but then again, like nothing has happened. I feel like I'm everywhere and nowhere all at once. Let me see. Let's see.
Well, I'm just gonna say this. I saw your pin post. Yeah, tell me about this with Tamara, Pro Kid, and you. Where it said front.
Yes, yeah.
Tell us about that.
All right. So the scene was Nicole Kid and Akaya Kamara. That was fun. It was shot for 4Play Productions, and pretty much it was kind of supposed to be like based off of one of my fantasies, and so one of my fantasies was obviously like women. I just like love women, and I am a switch, and usually I don't really get like dominant women in my life. So like getting Kaya and Nicole to do the scene with me was wonderful. For that scene, we actually split it up into like 2 different movies because it was just like so much content. And like the first the first clip was based off of Shibari. Like I love the feeling of being tied with rope. The whole experience is just very sensual. And honestly, like it's just like a really just awesome feeling, just being able to just let go and just like have somebody like take over the scene like they did. And it was really wonderful for that first part, focusing on rope and things sensual. And then the second part, we had switched it over to where like I'm out the rope now, and they just take turns just like dominating me, where like I'm getting spanked, I'm getting it like just touched all over, vibrators, dildos, just like it's just like complete bliss. Just I'm just there just taking it
on a scene like that. And man, the energy that's coming, he made my ass.
No, that's the point.
Yeah, because they were using breath play, tantra. So did they use some of that doing the scene too?
Say that again?
Breath play, tantra. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit. Yeah.
Oh my God. And for you, how was the experience? Because I know the orgasm.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like, because like when you're doing scenes like that, it's not about the penetration. And I think that's what it is with most people. Like, yeah, like you can come for penetration, but like if it's just that, it's okay. But like with doing like the shibari and the touching and the caressing and just like all the different senses are being triggered. And then when I finally do come, it's like it's a whole body experience. So I'm mentally connected. I'm physically connected. It's just amazing.
Oh my goodness. Well, smokers, you know what time it is. Time to smoke. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge. You know who I am. I'm Cameron. On raps on my links with one link on my links.com/porn rap star. Let's tell you about the wonderful sponsors that we have. Of course, first we have eroticmagazine.com, blush.erotic.com, as well as Past That Apparel, as well as SmokeTime.com, the king of THCA, and also SarahJCBD.com. Please use the promo code BOBIE to get 10% off your order from SarahJCBD.com. Pain and stress relief products. Also, you can find me 5 days in the mornings at BodySpotPayo.com, as well as SkyRock.com, as well as SGPRadio.com. I'm trying to work with this echo, so just work with me. Just work with me, people. Also, my Pro Wrestling Podcast known as Pro Wrestling Smoke. We'll always give you that wonderful Pro Wrestling country with some smoke. Now, with that being said, you see this lady every show because she's on Instagram. Look at her. Do you blame her? She is a legend in the making, if not already. She's one of the hottest ladies in the world. Has some of the sexiest legs, these ladies, and takes dick and sucks dick like a fucking goddess. I'm talking about none other than the only Miss Dani Synclair. What's going on, girl?
Hi. I love that introduction. It was great.
No doubt. And after you've been busy, I see Elegant Angel. I tell you, a shot with Chocolate God, who has been on his fucking charity, and everything. And so, tell me about some of the shoots, some of the work. I know you've been a busy lady.
Jeez. I think so. The last time I was on the show was probably early 2025, right? Probably. So I think the scene that you're talking about is the anal scene with Isaiah Maxwell. Was that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that was great.
Right there, it was
Yes. Yeah. Funny. A funny thing is, like when I first originally met Isaiah Maxwell, I did my first scene with Elegant Angels with him, and that was just like regular vaginal penetration, right? And so like I looked at him and I'm just like, your dick's not going in my ass. Then like a year later, I get booked again and it's an anal scene with him. I was like, damn.
You upgraded with your anal.
I was like, God damn. Oh my God. But it was so much fun. It was so much oil. Oh my God. Like it was literally just completely covered in it. And geez, like I it was
So what? I mean,
so
when he
much
oiled you up, it was a crime scene, or it was how they oiled it?
so the I believe the title was like oiled something 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 or whatever. So it's kind of like part of like a group of like videos that they were putting together in like a DVD or something. And so for all the scenes, they just drench you in baby oil.
Oh, slippery.
Yeah, slippery, completely slippery. It was great because it was funny because like before the actual scene, we do all the photos, all the stills, all the whatever we need to do, and so for the actual photos themselves, like I was literally slipping out of my heels because it was that much oil. So by the time like we got the video started, I'm like, look, I got like a minute and a half tops in these heels before they come off.
Let's get this going.
I was like, there's so much oil, and it was great.
Oh my goodness! And then I also see here looking at friend of the show, Andre Stone. See you work.
Yes.
Don't
I
worry,
love
pretty
Andre.
smoke.
He's such a
Get back
sweetheart.
on the Premium Smoke Room so I can show you some of this shit.
Mm.
So how was it working with my boy?
I've worked with him a couple times now, and absolutely love him. Such a sweet guy, and honestly, like he's one of the few guys that I've like met in the industry that I would like want to like shoot with repeatedly. Like usually like sometimes like I'll meet guys like we'll do a good clip and I'm like it was a good scene, but like chemistry wasn't there. But like with Andre, it's just like just real good dude, like real fun to just like talk to and do scenes with, and so like I love that.
So now the last couple of weeks, episodes, the conversation has been about these two things. The balance of pay shoots, content trade, and also a lot of women making claims about talent and so forth. And my thought in this industry is that as you grow in the game, you do less content.
Yes.
So that it creates impact. You know what I'm saying? And you're more focused on stages if you're able to do it. So for you, because I see that you wanted to do that. Speak and that philosophy when it comes to that.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, within like the past few years, like since I've started, like my first year, I was just kind of doing anything and everything with like with creators, and then had a couple like studio shoots. Then the following year, I was just like, okay, I kind of like have a better idea of what type of content that I'm looking for. And so like, which is why like I started like limiting like, okay, well like I'll do these shoots with these people and then still aiming for more studio shoots. And then this year, so starting 2026, I'm just like, honestly, like if we don't vibe, I'm not shooting with you. Like I have people who reach out to me, like they'll be like, oh yeah, like I DM'd you, and I'm just like, okay, like, and they're just like, oh yeah, let's shoot together. I'm like, I don't know you, like you're just gonna ask me to shoot with you. I'm just like, introduce yourself. Like you may have like 52K followers, but like if you don't introduce yourself, I'm like, okay, great. Like I love that you have the following, but how could we vibe if you like don't tell me who you are and like what type of content you're looking to do? Because most guys would be like, let's shoot together. And then if I like shoot with girls, I'm just like, hey, like I want to do this type of scene. Like, is this something that you're interested in? And so this year I am limiting the people that I do shoot with. I do want to focus more on doing a solo, doing more girl content. And honestly, like as much as I love taking dick, if the chemistry is not there, I'm not doing the video. So
no, it's just funny. The reason why I'm laughing because I said, you know what's funny? The truth, the metamorphosis. You start off by fucking boy girl. At the end of your career, basically doing solo and girl and limited boy girl.
Yes.
Yes. They do solo first. Then they gonna do boy girl.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
They're like, what the fuck? They know because the boy girl scene is supposed to make more impact now because and I'm about to really make a smile. Dani Synclair is what I call, and I can say this with certain. Ain't too many guys with that has a bigger than her. Am I lying?
I'm trying my best to girl. So
Cause come on. And the shoot that you did with Isaiah Max was a legend, but just as many people know who you are, and you got you get what I'm saying? I mean, even to the point where you named off the company that you were shot with, I'm like, every last one of them is ABS.
So yeah, I'm trying to shoot with all the bigger studios. Like, plus, like, I love studio work. It's like better production value. Like, and like honestly, like if I'm going to be doing a scene, like I'd rather it look great. Like, I look back at my first year and some of the videos, I'm like, oh, that was like shitty lighting. That was like a really bad like transition. I was like so judgmental. I'm just like, dude, what was I doing when I first started? And now like I'm like, all right, cool. Like this is what I want. This is what like let me figure out the way to make my personal videos more cinematic. And typically with most boy girls, it's like, here's a bed, here's a camera, here's one light.
Yeah, and to me, it's like I don't think people think about that can last. You know, that it's still selling 2030. So, and do you think part of your thought process because you came in with the top company, and it kind of shaped your view of what you want to bring?
Yes, absolutely. Like working with these top companies is like shows me like the things that like I should be aware of. Like, hey, like these specific angles work best, or like you need like this many lights, or like just kind of just like filling out how to make the space better for the actual video itself. And then also kind of just like learning like what to look out for, because like I hear a lot of like horror stories of like people working with like unnamed companies or just like these things where it's just like, oh, like that. I'm like, I'm so sorry that you had a shitty experience like that. Like that's something that I do not want. So like working with bigger companies and like seeing how they treat you and how like well like the production day typically goes, and yeah, like that's what I need in my life. I don't want like any like of the sketchy companies. Please no.
Yeah, because now you hear star stories, of course, you know what I'm saying, main level and but for you, sometimes you gotta hide certainly. Because it don't seem like you ran into any bad situations.
No, thank God. No, no bad situations. Typically I am a good judge of character. And I haven't had any issues with like anybody that I've ever worked with, like whether it was like a company or like a personal individual shoot. So like I said, like if the vibe's not there or if like you don't have like credibility, then like I won't shoot with you. And typically that's kind of my thing too, is like when someone does reach out to me, I do my research. I'm like, who is this person? What is their following? What is their engagement? What is going on? Because there are some people who have like had experiences with like a specific male creator and they're just like, nobody should work with this person. And it's just like, okay, like I'll keep that in mind. I'm like, your experience may not be my experience, but it's something that I will like keep in mind. Like, yeah.
Yeah, because that's the biggest question is when you take someone's word versus you check it out. Because in this situation where even with me being a bitch, shoot or business
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And some business ended on a great. And so it's kind of like not every model had to display their talent or every talent had their problem. So where's do you discern?
Honestly, it's just like typically if somebody has a bad experience, then I will look for like other examples. Like if it's like a one-off, then I'm like,
yeah,
maybe you both just had a bad day.
Yeah.
But because like honestly, like reading like on Twitter, like over like the past like couple weeks, like there's just been like so much talk about like, oh, like this agency is trash or this person is trash, and I'm just like, keep that in mind, like. But like I'll do my research, do my due diligence. Like if it's like if the content is going to be good, then I'm just like, okay, like I will like consider like all the factors before like giving an answer.
Yeah, because if you think about it, is that regardless we haven't said this.
Yeah.
It's a business. We
Yeah.
So how was your experience with ATM this year?
Oh my God, I was exhausted. I was dead. I did anything and everything. Like I did like my booth days, some of the booth days I did like double, so it's like just there all day, doing all the after parties and the events. And I'm like, it was great because like I love being in like that environment, just like being with like other creators and like meeting my fans and like getting to interact with my fans, because like when people are buying your content online, like you don't really get to like talk to them or get to like know them. But when you're doing like the XVids and AVN, like the fans that come up to you, they're like, oh, like I really loved like this specific clip. And I'm like, keep that in mind. I'm like, all right, I'll make like more of that style. And so because honestly, like I've tried doing like polls online or I'm just like, hey, tell me what you want, and I'll like start posting more of that. And most fans don't like vote in the poll. I'm like, if you don't vote, I can't give you what you want. So if you're gonna be silent, then you're just gonna get what I give you.
Yeah, because you think about it is figuring out what the fans and one of the ways did you do any shoots?
You cut out. Say that again.
I said, did you do any shoots while you was at
Yeah, so I did like a couple Well, yeah, I did a few collabs at both XBiz and AVN, and then I did a shoot. So during AVN, I was with In Melanin Production, so Hazel Grace's company. So like I did like my booth time with her and her group, and then like I shot a video on In Melanin. So now I am officially on their site.
Another check mark. Yes. And for you, it's like, I know you do a lot of pages. Okay, I can tell. So for you, when it comes to your content, I know this. Do you really concentrate on the quality and the creativity of it versus?
Say that one more time. You cut out.
Okay, I was saying because the keep it 100, he makes money fucking on camera. She gets paid. You know what I'm saying? So your money maker ain't. So when it comes time to film, how much creativity do it? You know what I'm saying? You think quality over quantity and so forth. Because I would think because you do so much, you're going to be the same for the pages, content. You get what I'm saying? So I'm making sure that I'm good with the pages. They're coming hot.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So that's the difference that I'm making this year, where I want my scenes to be creative. Like I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, this is a boy girl. Like let's like as easy as Gonzo is, it's like it's not for me. Like I need some sort of like story. Like I need to dress up. I need to do something, because like just jumping in on a bed in lingerie, like I'm like, yeah, sex is sex, but like if I want to like make better sales on content, like I wanted to be specific. Like I'm like, hey, like this is like my cosplay like setup or like group of content. These are my whatever. Like I want to be able to, hey, like I have a folder of this type and a folder of this type. So like instead of me, it's just like, yay, it's a boy girl. Like
yeah, because
penis, vagina.
Because here's the thing that everyone thinks about. And I never even talked about it with Eddie. You shoot with companies, and list of companies they do variety different type of content.
Yes.
So now the challenge is your content you made kind of not duplicate what you do and have a somewhat differentiated. Okay, I know I said that. Anyway, you get what I'm saying, people. Okay, how do I stand out from the shit that y'all already see? That ain't mine.
Man, yeah, so like obviously like I know like my personal content is not going to be like at the caliber of like pro shoots, but like I would like to just like improve. Like with every video that I create, like this year I want to improve somehow, whether it's like editing better, where I'm trying to like learn different like editing techniques, or like I said, like I want to categorize things better. Like I go back, like for example, like on my OnlyFans, I'm just like, there's a lot of content that like I just like scrubbed off, or I'm just like, that was like my first year. I'm like if you have that video, you have that video, and I'm so sorry. But now it's gone.
Like, no, but you can bring it back later on down the line in your career, be like, yeah, this was my first. They gonna buy the fuck out this.
Yeah, but like no, like there's things that are like I'm scrubbing off like my platforms where I'm just like, I know that I did that, but let's not focus on that.
So for you, with a new year, like I said, the more what have you. How much has it been down more to a sex spot? You are one of the you get what I'm coming from? It's like, I know you see it. And you feel it, you know, last year. So how does it feel with that? And how much of adjustment has it been? I know that everything's been up to.
Jeez. Everything is changing. Everything is changing, and honestly, it's one of those things where like you accept the change and adapt, where it's just like, hey, like I need to grow from this, like I need to do better from this, like what's like the next step, or like what's if I can't do this, let me try this. Like there's this year is like all about like kind of like fine detailing like who is Dani.
Yeah, because I mean, you getting up to. It's like, dang, it's just like when we first interviewed you, it's like, damn, she's like, we're just went to an upswing. It went from 0 to 100.
So I don't think it went that fast, but you know.
No, but I mean, it's something, you know, picking up or what have you. You know, it's not so it's because, like I said, I'm seeing the company with the company, you shoot with companies, more demand, different male talents that you're working with, because it seems like you move from just content creator type talent.
Yeah.
It always felt that once you're at a certain level, it's kind of safe. You know, period. Because it's hustling backwards.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing too. It's just like I don't want to just be like a content creator. Like I don't just want trades. Like I want bigger work. I want reasons for people to remember my name. Like for example, like when I first started, like I'm like, okay, yeah, like somebody bought a video and then like they didn't buy anything else after that. I'm like, what do I need to do to like make sure that like I'm on their mind? Like, let me figure out like how to make them like come back. Like, I love my fans. Like, whether they like follow me on Twitter or like follow me and subscribe to like my OnlyFans, it's just like, yes, like I love like being able to interact with you, give you what you want. So definitely I love when we have like some sort of interaction. That way I'm more than just a person online. Like I want to get to know you and what you want and like be able to provide that for my fans.
Yes. Now, also seeing that now she apparently has now became a mistress of anal.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she can take it in the ass because you take Isaiah Maxwell in the ass. That's a lot of and I'm pretty sure you'll request mainstream for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the question is that because we have ladies that do DP. Which have you done DP?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Have you done DA?
No.
DV.
Yes, I love DVP. Love that.
Oh, she ready for Europe. She's so ready for Europe. Oh my God! And for you, and wait a second. Did you do that after our interview?
I don't remember.
No, the crew was okay. I don't think we talking about you doing it. I remember WDP. You were in it crying.
Man.
So how was the experience?
I mean, like, I honestly, like, I don't know, like, for some reason, I absolutely just love DVP. Like, I love the stretch. Like, and it's crazy because it's just like, I'll do DVP, like, over anal. Like, if somebody's like, they're just like, oh, just like, I'm like, yeah, I can do anal, but I'd rather have the stretch of my vagina.
You made my dream voice. There you go. You made my dream voice. No, because you hear.
I mean, because you only have a limited amount of
DVP. You hear a lot of sisters do DVP. Let them know. They do the DVP. Without DVP. I think now I see the uptick in booking. She's versatile.
Oh my God.
Which brings me to this question. What it say for the industry? What it say for your content? Because you hear some people say, nah, you don't do anal unless you get paid to do anal by the big dog. You don't do gangbang unless you do it for the big dog. Do it, then you're missing out on money because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would feel like, for me, just like, I would much rather save anal for like paid shoots. Like I can do it, but like on like my personal pages, I'm like, I don't like advertise that. So I'm just like, anal is for pro shoots. Like if you want to see dick in my ass, tell companies to book me.
Now, I'm gonna ask you a question. Is it because anal scenes? Okay, when it comes to scale of videos, we have to sell a lot of videos, and it's more than one video for us to get the check. Versus when it comes to that anal scene, I know how much motherfuckers pay. The lowest company I know is pays in. Yeah. So with that being said, it's like you're getting a big payday for that act. You know what I'm saying? And then you in demand with the company. And that price go up. But stay at certain level. You know what I'm saying? Is that part of the reason why? A main part of the reason?
I would say like before like I started doing like content, like I wasn't a fan of like anal in my personal life. Like I wasn't. And then like so it was already like a rarity. Like I would not and I'm like, you would have to like convince me like I like needed like a spa day after like but then like getting into like the adult industry where it's just like I think I have like just like one scene out there which is the anal scene but like other than that like I'm like no, like my ass is for the pros.
and for you when you did the D because of course DVP was pro. I take that. And that probably was your first DVP. That was your first time? Okay, I got to hear about this. How did they break the news that
professionally?
How did they break the news that was something they wanted to do for the scene?
I have no idea what you said. I was dying of laughter. What was that?
I said, What was your thoughts when they broke the news to you that they wanted to do that scene?
I mean, like I love it. Like I'm just like, cool, let's do it. Yeah.
And how long it took for them to be able to get over the date?
Honestly, like if you're positioned to, well, it's easy. Like doesn't take too long. Like a lot of lubrication in the right position, and you're good.
And what was the position they had you
in? Usually like you get sandwiched, so like I'm in the middle. Just like make.
Oh my God, because I didn't see so many different positions how they be doing it, and I'd be like, wow. I was like, wait a second, because doggy style, if she's in a crazy position, like she on her shoulders, legs in the air, they over top situation. But so many positions you can put it on. Oh my goodness. And then after you pulled it off, right, what was your first?
Let's do it again.
and that was another 10 bookings for her. Because you know the director's called. Did you know what Dani Synclair just did? Give me her information. You know what I'm saying? But right. I'm surprised you ain't been called to Europe yet. I mean, you shot with Harry. So I know Evil Angels is somewhere around.
Yeah, we'll see. Like, hopefully, like I said, like, I need people to like push, like, hey, book Dani, because like there's only so much that I can do myself, and I'm like, if y'all want me to do something, put it out there. Just like help me help you.
because like I said, I think. Do you think because this is for the industry? This is for content. It's helped you gain more books. Because trust me, they pay attention to her. She ain't doing ain't on her content. She ain't DVP on her content. You think that kind of helps them more because they know that they get something from you you're not putting out.
Yeah, it definitely does help where it's just like, okay, like what hasn't she done? Let's showcase that. And so that does help get bookings. And honestly, like I said, like with things being a rarity, it's just like, oh, it's like it's been so long since Dani's done this. Let's promote the hell out of it because like it's been like this long. And so
because like I tell people is if you do this business, you're supposed to try to go work for the company because it is your business. And also it helps you stay so because like I said, your content things gonna make more impact because it's less others. Because it's like this one right here, female saying, "Nah, I ain't worried about getting paid kids. I just want to do content." You ain't doing the pay gig.
Honestly, I think it just depends on like what they're doing. Like there's content stars who like have like really big niches that they do, like where like they don't need studio gigs. Like those who are like, for example, do like a lot of cosplay stuff. If you're doing a lot of cosplay stuff, then you typically have a big following from that and don't really need like studio work. But for like everybody, it's always different. So like some people are content
because we, especially when it's doing they're gonna expect it. Even if it's because it's the makes them have to elevate their camera. You know what I'm saying? Because that is niche as it gets because they are very who they're gonna follow. So they're gonna give it BDSM. Actually works.
Yeah.
You do the wrong superhero, you might be canceled. You're not supposed to be black.
That I'm just like, you do realize most cosplay aren't even white, right? You know that, right?
Did you realize it's called multiverses? Like I'm just it's a whole black DC universe. I do realize that.
And just like if y'all have an, I'm like, if you're gonna have an issue over like the color of my skin, then like, go take that somewhere else. Like you don't have to look at me. You can block me. Like you don't have to follow me. You don't have to pay for my shit. Like you're like you don't have to. You don't like me. Like you have free will to block me. Like if you don't like me, then don't look at me.
Hey, I don't think there's too many on this planet that knows
But yeah, that's like one thing that I don't like about the internet, where people are just like, oh well, like this person is like ugly. I'm like, what was your point of putting that out there? Like, okay, like you don't have a preference for Black girls or big girls, or like, I'm like, you can remove that from your timeline. Like, what is the point of keeping it on your timeline if you don't like it?
It's kind of like that old elementary shit with the boyfriend, where the boy used to pitch where the girl used to punch the boy, like, my boyfriend. Because to me, it's like, at the end of the day, the highest levels of a woman's beauty is if you pay and you spend for, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, it ain't tricky if you got it, you build it, but you know what I'm saying? But that's what it comes to be for by multiple men. In some cases, women. Now you say that you want to be more solo as well as girls and everything.
Yes.
And for you, when it comes to picking the lady, how is that different from men and the selection process?
Like with women, like one is just like easier to like put together like a scene or throw out ideas where it's just like, hey, like for example, I have no idea when this video is actually gonna drop, but like this week, like I did like an Easter themed collab with a girl, and it was great because like we had like our outfits that we picked out, we had decorations and props. Like with girls, it's like it's so much easier to expand on like just, hey, like it's a sex scene where it's just like I can put more into the video itself and like get enjoyment just from creating the video. And then versus like boys, like I'm like, if I do the idea like, hey, let's do an Easter themed shoot, they're like, so you're just gonna have bunny ears? I'm like, no, it's gonna be a lot more than that.
Oh my God! Wait a second. Because like a woman come on Easter is I gotta create a mind. I mean, it depends on which route. Pagan, you want to go funny, or you want to go churchy? I mean, I think that but Easter.
But yeah, but most guys aren't imaginative. Like they're just like sex, and I'm just like, okay.
And see, I don't understand about this generation of male talent, because I even say this about the guys I could came up with, DY and shoot, Cash, and a lot of those cats. They made scenes that had role play to it, you know what I'm saying, all that, because the whole point was one, because we're trying to make a deep. These back then, one trying to flips. That was the money was DVD. But also, we understood fans a reason for the fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to the point, like, or everybody did a Thanksgiving one. I literally do pilgrims today. You be the same boys like, people like, yeah, we brought our women to you. So you can play.
Yeah.
Even the pilgrim ride, we got to be pussy right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, somebody like this is none should be nothing.
Yeah. But yeah, because like I mentioned earlier, like Gonzo's easy, like, but it's the same thing over and over again. And typically, like with most of my boy girl videos, they are mostly Gonzo, and like I feel like I personally like don't get anything from it where it's like, yeah, it was like it was a good scene for what it was, but like
yeah, it's kind of a turn on when you play a character to go into the scene. You know, I'm sorry.
Exactly right. Yeah.
It feels like, good. I get to work the clothes off of we play with some nipples just on the neck. We might kiss, you know what I'm saying? Pull the skirt up, eat the pussy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly. Like having some sort of like theme thing works. Like I get like why most people don't want to do like specific like holiday things, because then you can only sell it during the holidays. But I'm just like, every year, like you get new fans. So like if I did an Easter clip last year, I'm like, hey, there's a bundle for new fans. Like there's a discount for both my last year Easter video and this year's Easter video. And then you get to see me with like multiple different people. And it's like, I like doing like holiday things, and then like I said, like I do want to do more solo things, which is going to be like more dress up or cosplay or whatever. And we'll see how
I'm gonna tell you how females. I just said about how females can like Thanksgiving, Christmas. No, just have a serious Miss Dani Synclair being the holidays.
Yeah. So exactly, you can do seasonal, holiday, whatever, everything.
Because people don't realize you can actually turn your whole site to damn near like a streaming series that you might play and stuff like that. So to me, it's about creating like longevity. Doing Gonzo is not going to create longevity because they're going to leave it, and the next girl that's hot that's doing Gonzo is going to overtake your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing goes for guys. Y'all ain't off the hook. God damn it. You got to learn to wear some sexy underwear. You know what I'm saying? You know, but playing sexy, you don't wear man. Even though I still laughing, motherfuckers still wear shoes. Ass nigga was a boot. I understand why, because they don't want to slip across their ass. Gotta work with guy here. What do like? Why did we wear the boots? I be like, go look at the floor.
Look at that.
Have some socks. He will bust his ass. The shit trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I haven't seen your ass. Acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
So smoking. I hear this voice lay up here for an hour. You know we're gonna bring her back again. We already got an episode. Go hit the QR code and subscribe to the place where the conversation gets saucier, the titties pop out. Dildos might pop out unless you subscribe. I'm about none other than the Premium Smoke Room. More wonderful podcasts for you. Plus special episodes such as Project Content House, as well as the VIP Smoke Room. I sometimes do live on X. Don't forget about my Triple X store. You can see my work because dicks grow in the sticks. That's like from the country, and also don't forget about my Spotify side where you can subscribe as well. Because I got my podcast, Had to Smoke on it. I talk my shit. I need as well as Savage Smokers. I talk to producers, people that really smoke about the industry. So wherever you need some premium for the first month, 6 nights, 5 months after that first month, or you had to smoke on it, or you're trying to roll smoke. Either way, just subscribe to Smoke. Speaking about subscribing, where to find you.
So you can find me on Twitter, which is going to be my name, Dani Synclair, and then my platforms currently, I'm on OnlyFans, Loyal Fans, Fansly, Hidden. Honestly, I am anywhere that I can be. So look up Dani Synclair. Most of my platforms are just my name, and if you can't, and I have them all linked to my Twitter. So find me there.
Say no more. So smokers, what did you smoke over today? What did you learn? Let me clear my throat. Give me some coffee. So there is levels to it. And your job when you get to the highest level. No different if you were trying to go. Don't you want to win an Oscar? Don't you want to work with the greatest director? And see, where I wanted to show y'all, there's different ways. Longevity in this business, and so forth. And what you learned today from a lot of ladies that I talk to is in the top line of the industry. The reason why they content sales because they don't do so much of it. Less is more. Less of us means it's enough of them. Because one, when you're not dependent upon content, generate income, your content becomes better. Now you're more concerned about how it looks. Versus just pumping out. That's why the ladies back made more money and did less. They didn't have to drop a solo a day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand messenger and all that. Hey, I understand y'all got chopped back. There you go. You just got to spend some money for it. And the dudes ain't gonna give a damn. But the point being earning income without having to put out a lot of time, which in turn make your content better and more valuable. That's the reason why you have to charge a little bit more than y'all can, because you're trying for quantity sales, not quality sales. You feel me? Without quantity sales. For example, my podcast is smoking with $6 for 30 days. Not $3, not free. $6. Here's 25 after that. Now here's some funny shit. My shit got so much good quality. I have yet to lose a subscriber. Stop fucking with me. And that's a real ass shit. When you have some quality that makes an impact, they're not needed. It's not about the news. It's about the people that stay around. Because when that's when the money goes, because your base goes over. Your base goes over time. and evolution. Because the problem is that you continue to keep Gonzo year 5. You're making Gonzo. Do you want to make studio money?
Studio money.
No, period. And two, on the other hand, I love talking to ladies like her because they also play the other end of there's a reason why you do. Because yeah, let's keep it 100. Those companies competing with yeah, because everybody doing. But this is what they got. I bet you a damn dollar Budapest. The fuck she is. I bet you a damn dollar as much as we love Budapest don't know who she is. And that's what that's no respect to Miss Be Nasty. But because the company has a worldwide reach.
Yes.
Us making that kind have more impact.
Yes.
The lesson is impact. So with that being said, you know, we all day, every day. Life, the learning experience. What's the point of this experience? If you haven't learned, smoke. Oh, say goodbye to him, Sinclair.
Bye.
Yeah.